The next thing I want you to look about, and we've kind of referred to this earlier when I was having you look at the complaint, is the process server. And this is 1.140B4. And this is insufficiency of service of process. Now, service of process is when they hand you the complaint. Either the deputy sheriff or the private process server who's authorized to do that. And they will come to your house and they will physically hand you the complaint. Now, if they handed you the complaint, there's probably nothing to complain about because they actually did what they're supposed to do. But very often they don't do that. Sometimes they get mad at you because you're hiding behind the door. They think you're hiding behind the door and they toss it on the doorstep. That is not good service. They have to physically hand it to you. And so if they throw it on the doorstep and you come home and you find it there, not good service of process, and we're going to object to that as a motion to dismiss. Another thing they have to do is they have to serve it on someone who resides in your house who is 15 years of age or older. If it's a neighbor who's at your house, watching your house, or just happens to be over there, and they hand the neighbor the complaint, and that neighbor gives you the complaint, that is not good service of process. They have to hand it to someone who resides in the house. And if it's not someone who does, then it's bad service. Finally, sometimes they'll hand it to, your teenage daughter. Now, if your teenage daughter is less than 15, that's a problem. And they can't do that. It has to be 15 years of age or older or residing in the house. So if any of those things happen and they didn't physically hand it to you, you need to object, file a motion to dismiss based on insufficiency of service of process. Now we have a sample of that. I want to tell you though, there's one exception to that, which is if the process server can certify that they've tried over and over and over to serve you and that you're either not there or that you're evading process in their mind, they can do service by publication, which means that they can publish it in the paper, typically some obscure legal notice type paper that you're never going to see. And that's considered good service of process. They're required to mail the complaint to you and then give you 30 days from when they mail it to you. So if you get a complaint in the mail, and that's something you need to look at and to determine whether they've done it by publication. The way to determine that is to go to the county clerk's website. So let's say it's Orange County. You go to Orange County Clerk of Court, you look up on their My Clerk website, find out, you look for your case. And we're going to talk about this in some detail because I want people to do this and keep track of their cases. But for now, just to see if they show that service was unsuccessful, look up your case, see if service was unsuccessful, and if they did proof of publication. If they did, the clock's ticking from when they mailed it to you, and you have 30 days to answer from then, okay? But apart from that exception, they have to physically hand it to you, or it has to be served on a person who's 15 years of age or older who resides in your house, okay? If not, I want you to do the motion to dismiss based on insufficiency of service of process.